Greetings, legendary readers. Welcome back to Larry's Legendary Library, where I explore science fiction, fantasy, and other bits and bobs. Today I will be continuing my reviews of Dune Prophecy. Today is episode 2, entitled Two Wolves. This series is basically done from my perspective as someone who has read the first 6 books in the Dune chronology, and then also Frank Herbert's original series. I need to give a spoiler warning for episode 1, so if you haven't seen episode 1 and you want to avoid spoilers, you may want to come back and watch this later. Episode 2, let me back up and say, last week I came to you from Wallach 9. Today I'm coming to you from Salusa, Secundus, and I did see Emperor Carino here not too long ago, here in his minor throne room where he receives the accolades of the minor houses, but I'm not sure where he's got to. But anyway, episode 2 opens with the Sisterhood urgently seeking answers surrounding the assassination of Mother Kasha, the Emperor's truthsayer. Her death threatens the Sisterhood's plans to get a Bene Gesserit-backed person seated on the throne. Mother Superior Valya, Harkonnen, and Theodoia travel to Salusa Secundus in order to reinforce those plans. Meanwhile, Tula, Valya's sister, stays behind on Wallach 9, works with Lila to decide whether Lila will partake of the Agony in order to get those other memories, particularly Mother Superior Raquella, who's passed on, and try to get answers for how to combat the Tir'an Arafel that was prophesied. Meanwhile, Desmond Hart confesses to Emperor Carino that he was behind the death of Prue Rachese. This revelation causes Desmond to be arrested and placed in the suspensor cells, and later on a tense confrontation between Valya and Desmond, who are likely the two wolves referenced in the title. We also learn that Kieran Atreides, ostensibly the Emperor's swordmaster, is far more than he appears. Fans of the books will notice several references woven into this episode. The Rossak poison used during the Agony. There's a mention of Rayna Butler tying into the actual events in the novels. There's a brief reference to Vorian Atreides. There's a cameo from a soup doctor and more. These touches anchor the story solidly within the broader Dune mythos. This was another excellent installment, darker, more mysterious, and buzzing with political maneuvering. The atmosphere remains a real strength. It's shadowy, it's dark, it's contemplative, and it's dangerous. Desmond Hart continues to fascinate. His admission that he is from Belut raises questions about who he might truly be. His presence steals the scene in nearly every one that he's in, especially with this confrontation with Valya. I also continue to enjoy the little sci-fi flourishes. In the last episode, Pruitt's mechanical toy, a small thinking machine, and in this episode, the suspensor cells. These details help the show visually and keep it conceptually fun amidst the intrigue. This episode delivers some real standout quotes that if you follow along with my daily Dune that I post every day, I'm sure these will show up at some point. But let me share several of these with you. First, from Empress Natalia to Emperor Carino: let's not rush to execute our friends to please our enemies. And this one from Desmond Hart, extremely powerful: I've always wondered what your greatest fear would be. Now I have seen it. It's not that no one will hear you. It's that they'll hear you and just won't care. And then this quote from Sister Jen Delilah, they're using you. Sisterhood above all, not sisters. And then finally, this quote from Desmond Hart to Empress Natalia, why not let me humble those who would try to take from you? These lines add weight to the politics and highlight the increasingly blurry lines between ally and adversary. For my rating, I'm giving episode 2 wolves and L5 legendary. I am officially hooked. I want to know what's next for Desmond Hart and Valya Harkonnen. I want to know how Kieran Atreides will develop. I want to know how the Sisterhood responds to the threat of Tyrion Arafel. And of course, what further sci-fi concepts the show has in store. More intrigues, more quotes, more mysteries. I just want more Dune. Have you watched episode 2? What would your rating be? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love to hear what you think. Please, no spoilers for episode 3 on. I haven't viewed those yet. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, stay legendary.